All right, we are live. What is it, Tuesday? Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Let's get started with the intro, and then we'll get to some readings. Anybody who'd like a reading, just follow this link tree or type it into your browser, and it'll take you to my link tree, which has my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App on it. Readings are $10. If you'd like to leave more, I appreciate it. You don't have to, though. Let's get to the Good morning. Welcome, everybody. Get a little smudge going today. Hello, Roxanne and Mariana. Hope you're all having a wonderful day so far. Yes, please share this out. When we get to like 15 viewers, we'll give away a free live reading. Lou, come on now. Please share it out. Let me add the followers here, see if we can get hold of a few more people. So for some reason it does work. They added that, so hopefully it helps. Come on, baby. It'll at least work on Facebook. Doesn't work on YouTube, but that's okay. Afternoon, Poppy Lee. How are you? Good afternoon already? Yeah, I guess if you're on the East Coast, it is. Yeah, Mariana, if you want a reading, they're live readings. You can wait until we get to 15 viewers and try to win it. Have a chance to win a free reading, or just pay $10 and we'll give you a live reading. You just have to go to my link tree right down here at the bottom, type that in your browser, and it will take you right to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App links. It is a beautiful sunny day here too. It was really, really windy yesterday. I think it's going to be windy a little bit today, but I think it was the strongest winds we dealt with. There was a big dust storm too. Let's get going up. So how's everybody doing? Yeah, come on, girls, over here. Come on, go sit down. Go lay down. Come on. You're too big to be right here. Come on, go lay down. Yeah, not overcast here either. It's kind of nice. I like these peaceful days and get some more done. I have to go out and see what we can do with that chain link fence for a chicken run. Maybe make like a hoop house with chain link. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Welcome back, Thomas. Positive vibes to you too. But yeah, we're on here doing more readings. So anybody who would like a live reading, just type that link tree in your browser. If you can't see it, if you're on your phone, just screenshot it and then you can enlarge it. But the moderators put it in the chat a lot too, so it's probably already in there, right? Let's see, Norma usually posts it in there. She's like, nope, but I'm doing it right now. Go on. Go on, little monster. Yeah, there's my link tree and my website. So if you want to go to my website, if you want to schedule a private reading, go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. I hate that I have to tell you this and go through the whole spiel, but you know, it is what it is. So please bear with me. I think I need some water. I'm caffeined up. Woo! Go on. So I made a London broil last night on the frying pan, and it was awesome. Marinated it for like 24 hours. I don't know. We always talk about food because I love food. And about half the price of McDonald's charging me for 2 meals. It's like that's the whole thing about fast food. It's supposed to be affordable, more affordable than going to the store and making it yourself. But that's not the case anymore. Now you're just being charged for convenience. I'm going to probably bring up McDonald's many, many times because their business plan pisses me off. Hello, Courtney. Welcome. Kelly. Good to see you back. Welcome back. You're just too good to be true. I love this song. In reggae version. It's sound real cool. Oh yeah, it's got more. Can't shake my eyes off you. Here, Norma, she's blowing or singing. A lot of musician lingo. If you're rapping, we call it flowing. If you're singing, we call it blowing. I don't know. Because I didn't learn music theory, we come up with our own terminology for it. Creamy means it came through smooth and nice. It's funny how we come up with terminology for it. Me and my bass player. $20 an hour pay. I'm not worried about that. They can afford it. They can afford to pay their workers $20 an hour and still make massive profits. Just don't blame the employees. Just blame the CEO. They're the ones that usually come in and screw shit up anyway. Because In-N-Out Burger's doing it, and they only raise their prices like cents on the dollar. Like you don't even notice, but they're paying their employees $20 an hour. So that argument, for me at least, the way I look at it, it's more about just being greedy. Ebopalula. Thomas always goes back to the vintage classics. Yeah, Courtney, if you'd like a reading, they're only $10. Are you interested? If you're still interested, just go to my link tree right here. Type that in your browser, linktr.ee/psychic shaman 333. It's free to be here. No, that's not why prices are going up. I don't believe. I feel prices are going up because the CEO decided to charge them. Yeah, it's greed. It's greed.
They could afford to pay them.
McDonald's, I don't know how much does McDonald's make? Break it down. I mean, it's really we go after a lot of like the people that are working there, and the 20. That's not why. Like I said, the model. If you want to compare models, In-N-Out Burgers doing great and not gouging people, and their employees are getting paid well. So and their turnover's less. People tend to stay there longer. It's not a hellscape like a McDonald's kitchen. I've never worked in one, but it always looks like a hellscape. Norma has.
It is a hellscape.
I mean, $20 an hour right now is pretty much minimum wage anymore anyway, so. Hello, Fatty May 01.
Now, the dollar hour minimum being 20 does make it harder for smaller businesses.
Right.
McDonald's, that ain't no big.
Right. For big corporations, it's billions and billions and billions of dollars. If you have any idea how much billions and billions of dollars is, it's a lot. It's a lot. I'm doing great. How are you, Fatty May? Put a name. No, that's in McDonald's is going out of business. I mean, they're not going out of business, but they are definitely their stock prices are plummeting. They were making a lot more when it was accessible to
Well, there was a
everybody.
dollar menu for $1.
235. I know my first job, I think I worked for like 329
That's
in the 90s. But I mean, with inflation right now, I mean that definitely hasn't caught up the pay. I mean, I don't really care. I think if you have to work in that shit job, might as well make some money doing it. I mean, I know the managers do pretty well too. They're doing jobs that most of us don't want to do. Even teenagers nowadays don't want to do it. You see a lot of people shit my age doing it. All right, Poppy. Thanks for stopping in. And like I said, I might be an argument for me. I might be able to believe that a little more had In-N-Out Burger not done the same thing and not gouged and paid their employees, and they're doing great. They're successful. Their stock prices are going up. Yeah, I mean, but that's the government, right? The caregivers, of course, they don't pay you shit. That's kind of how that works. It sucks. They
Yeah,
should
it's
be getting
bullshit.
paid more.
All the really important jobs are put, you know what I mean? Yeah, because big corporations don't necessarily own them.
But
so
like
they're-
teachers, I have a hard time, and nothing against teachers, but the ones that are like really complaining for more pay, it's like, yeah, but you get summer off, you get holidays off, you get paid a pretty good amount of money. Like there's always an arguable point to
to all of them.
any
Yeah,
kind of issue.
yeah.
There's
Both
always two
sides.
sides to it.
Yeah.
My day is going great so far. We're just getting started. It's only 9:30 a.m. So it's like my dad always told me. He's like, why are you paying 5 people? And that's another thing. Like, why are you paying 5 people $10 an hour when you can pay 2 people $20 or $30 an hour to do a job better?
Yeah.
And that can do the same job. That happens a lot too. Especially with McDonald's, they have kiosks now that you can just go order. Of course, they still need somebody to cook the food and some people to give you the food. But
Still need quality control up in there.
yeah, I don't know. It's McDonald's can blame whatever they want on it, but I just feel like let's don't give them an out because they're a massive corporation, which means they get kickbacks from the government because they hire a certain amount of people. They get welfare.
Yes.
They get corporate
The
welfare. It's
biggest
really
welfare takers
Yeah.
are the big corporations.
colleges. I know because I worked at a college. They get government money too, and they get all that tuition. Same kind of thing going on. Damn, I'm jittery. We've been trying your sweetened condensed milk for our creamer. I want a little bit more cream, but it tastes pretty good.
It tastes awesome.
I'm jacked up on caffeine right now, as usual, this time of the morning. Yeah, I mean, the government pays people to be on disability. I think you only get like, what is it, like 1,200 a month, 1,100 a month?
Depending on what state you're
And then you can make money, but you can only make a certain amount, like less than $700 or $800. Yeah, how about Social Security? There's anything the government's paying, especially, they take a lot more than they give you. Basically, they're giving you back whatever they give you. They're giving you back what they've stolen from you. Yeah, it tastes good. I liked it. It's sticky and hard to deal with, but
That's good.
it is
And
good.
less than creamer.
Yeah, it is less than creamer. I think I bought one of those little cans for like I don't know, $2. And it'll last as much as creamer does. Creamer's $5 a damn bottle now. Too bad I can't have a cow. Fatty May, let's see. Just go to my link tree. I think they posted it in comments.
She's okay.
But my link tree's right here at the bottom of the screen. It'll take you to my PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. Good morning, Billy Joe. Or afternoon. I think you're still morning, right? Life is being gentle. I mean, yeah, as gentle as it can be. Sometimes it needs to be a little harsh, or we wouldn't be hardened to handle a lot of things that we do. But yeah, I mean, I'm grateful. I woke up this morning. The sun is shining.
Got dog shit on my floor.
Dog shit on my floor. But hey, we cleaned it up and it's okay now. My check engine light's coming on, so I'm probably most likely going to be calling Mikey so I'm going to unplug the battery and let it sit for a few hours and then see if that check engine light comes on again. Because I need to get it before anything goes awry, because we only have one vehicle. We're stuck out here with no vehicle. Yeah, no go. No bueno. I've been looking for like a cheap little car, but haven't found anything yet. Hello, Presh. And there we go. Yeah, let's see here. There's the link tree right there. Fatty May. Norma just posted it in comments. I think mine are clickable, right? If I do that, let me put it in the comments real quick.
I'm not sure which page they're watching.
Okay, let's see.
Oh, she's on YouTube here. I don't know if I can put
I'm putting it in there right now. It might not show up as a link, but clickable link, but we'll see. There we go. I just posted it. Hopefully it shows up as a clickable link.
It's not clickable.
No. Yeah, house cleaning. Well, I know Tina Haas, she owns her own business. It's clickable. It's clickable on Facebook. I don't think it is on YouTube. Yeah, actually, let me show you a card right now. That's Tina's business. And she does very well. I know my kids, like, you tell my daughters, like, come on, like, you can do that. I've cleaned houses before. I used to work for a shampoo company where I went and shampooed people's carpets. It was like the one you spray the chemical on and then you buff it. But there was some where I had to go in and completely clean the whole thing. It was gross, but you can make good money doing that. You got a friend request from another Aaron Fowler. Yeah, probably wasn't me. They're working hard out there with my name. Pretty, I do respect their tenacity. That's about it, though. And it's a fact of life for anybody who's a content creator. It's going to happen to you. And I wish that these social networks would have more of a safeguard for that, but they don't. They can give us all check marks that are original accounts. That way, it's a verified account.
And they do that, but you have to do a bunch of shit.
Probably the one who blocked you. That the one we both got to yesterday, huh? Because I saw you get on there and comment, "You're not Aaron. Go kick rocks," and I blocked him or her, whoever it is. Yeah, if you pay attention, but they can get you. They snag your confidence. That's where the con happens. Confidence. they are pretty easy to spot. For one thing, if you look at how they're talking to you, they're not speaking or writing in perfect English or good English. That's a good first sign. Or just go to their page. Do they have many followers? Do they have they established themselves, or are they just putting posts up to make them look like they're a regular or real account? Then you can also look at like how long they've been online, how long they've had a Facebook account. I know you can tell on Facebook. I'm not sure if you can tell on TikTok or YouTube. Um, there's a lot of different red flags that you can see if you're paying attention. In the DM. Yeah, they'll do that. They're copycats, but they don't actually have any work, or they have a few followers. There's one on TikTok starting to scare me. I'm like, damn, this one's starting to get a good following. He only has like 2,000 followers, but also differences in spelling. Yep. Thank you, Brian Cargill, for the $10. Is that a Cash App? Yep, Cash App. Thank you. So you're Brian Cargill, right? Or you're probably married to Brian Cargill? Got to be careful with that sometimes because somebody paid for a reading the other day.
Bryce Hughes. My name is Robert.
Robert, okay. That's okay. So hold on. Okay, now I'm confused. Okay, so Brian is actually Fatty May. All right, so Fatty May, is that your first name? Anyway, what I was telling you is they paid for a $77 reading, well, the reading and then my class that I teach. I gave them a reading, and then the next day somebody disputed it and charged back that reading. So I got to be careful. You're Brian Cargill. Okay, did you have a question, Brian? Or did you just want a general reading? Yeah, it happens. Not very often, but it happens sometimes. And I called the person to text them back, and this is somebody I've given a reading before, but their name did come through differently than that what they were. So whenever I see that, it kind of makes me a little leery because sometimes that can happen. It's called a chargeback. That's like a psychic's worst enemy is the chargeback. I got charged back one time for like $400 or $500 when I was working for Team.com. It happens, but luckily it doesn't happen too often. That's somebody from YouTube. That's awesome. We don't usually get readings, people wanting readings from YouTube. Well, Cassidy sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do. It's about my twin flame. We broke up a while ago. I just wanted to know where it stands between me and her and how I can get back with her. Okay, what's her first name, Brian? If you don't mind my asking. And Kathy, to let you know or update you, I did get my TikTok money. Jasmine, okay. Yeah. No, some people are scammers. But it was a address on my, I had to change the address on my PayPal account. That's what was holding me back, or why they were holding it. All right, Brian. Here we go. Let's see what's going on with Jasmine. Now we need to be careful with twin flame because that can put us in this place where we always expect it to be that way. And the twin flame explains the description of the twin flame is there's always a runner and a chaser. We're looking more for beloved, right? Or that kindred connection. The twin flame connection can be very, just the way it's explained, in my opinion, can be very, can box you in. So, of course, this is showing a twin, or let's see, I just about did myself. a kindred connection. The first card is the five of. I think you're going to get back with her. I feel like you need to distance yourself, like absence makes the heart grow fonder, kind of thing. But you got the five of cups, so know that there's still a strong connection there. I feel like she still hasn't kind of settled in herself yet. But you see how this woman is looking at these cups that have spilled over. And let me try to get it in the picture right here, and not paying attention to the two full cups right here. So there's a lot more to it, but I feel like you want to look at things in this relationship from a different, this connection from a different perspective. Try not to look at it in the twin flame connection way, but more of like somebody I've lived lifetimes with, somebody I know very deeply, that have a very deep connection to. Um, it is a hard road, twin flame. I never liked it from the beginning. I'm just like, no, that just seems like you have to be together. And there's many the ones out there for you. But this is indicating right here, the Six of Cups is indicating your connection. You see how this older brother is giving his sister some flowers. There's a connection here. Flowers are purity, so the connection is very pure. The white flowers represent purity. Um, but this is always, this card comes up, it's about that kindred connection, like I was telling you. That one that is probably thousands, if not more, years old. Yeah, souls travel in packs. That's right. And then you got the sun, which is joy. So I feel like the outcome is good here. I feel like in the future you will reconnect. How long has it been since you've talked to her or connected with her? And then I can show you a card. I just need to blank it out just in case. It's got a nipple showing. All right, so right there's your picture. Yeah, it shows a nipple just to let you know if you want to know. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment or just let go. Like don't grasp it so tight, right? That concept or that idea of you two being together. 1 week ago, yeah, you're cool, man. I feel like you just need to let her get a hold of you for right now. That may change where you're getting a hold of her a lot, but I feel like if you let go a little bit, you're gonna get a better result. I know, not a nipple. I might as well just show it. There it is. But changing your perception a little bit as you look at the way this connection is, if you change the way you look at it, it will change. Yeah, and you want it to change. It hasn't been the same, I get it, but I think it's because the way of thinking or perception is bumming you out because it's disappointing because it's not going that direction. Hello, Bobby. Welcome back. We're getting to 15 too, I thought. Please share this out, everybody. I think we're averaging like 30 shares, so thank you for those who are sharing, but let's get that share up, that share count up. A little bit. I think it's supposed to be windy all week, pretty much.
No, not today. I mean,
Well,
we're
it's
gonna have our
windy,
normal
like 15 to 25 miles an hour.
Yeah.
We had like 50 to 60-mile-an-hour winds last night or yesterday. It chilled out last night. Hello, Cindy. Welcome back. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate it. I hope that helped and resonated. That's what Spirit's solution is. Because I feel like there's still a lot of love between the two of you. I just feel like she hasn't changed her perception on what it is either. But it's happening. We're going through it right now. Yeah, get distracted by all the TikToks. That happens. You can get stuck in a TikTok hole. You'll keep watching ones that are funny or entertaining. Yeah, we'll be on TikTok either this afternoon or tomorrow morning. I'm glad you found us, Trisha. Got back up to 13. Let's see if we can get to 15. Oh, we do have one still that Anthony, he bought a reading, so we have to still do that one. He paid for 2 readings. We were able to get to one of them. So the next reading that we give away will be from Anthony Lewis. I don't know if he's watching, but maybe. Are you silently watching, Anthony? Oh no, you had a huge tree fall overnight next to your house, and it was like Great Spirit put his hand down and pushed away from our house. Nice, that's good. That's good. I was just talking about this the other day. Oh my gosh. My dogs are all cuddled up to each other. Trying to fit under Norma's chair, which I think they can fit one of them can fit their head under there. Didn't see him sneak in. I know because it shows when you're watching, it'll show who comes in. Glad he found his keys. I haven't seen Tina yet either. She's probably busy cleaning. It's weird. You shouldn't, but I get close to people. Like Kathy comes in most of the time when she doesn't come in. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Why is she? Because she's so consistent with it. Tina's the same way. Having lunch, huh? Well, enjoy it. What are you eating for lunch, Mary Alice? I think you haven't been in here a while, have you? Welcome back. It looks like you changed your name a little bit. Creature of habit, yeah. Had pasta. We had pasta last night. We made a spaghetti carbonara. And I actually made what was that steak called? A London broil in the frying pan, and it tasted awesome.
Nice and tender.
Yep. You're right. Yeah, and the carbonara was awesome with the fresh eggs from our chickens. That's my dad's favorite Italian meal, the spaghetti carbonara. Wish we had had more Parmesan cheese, but it worked. The London broil, I put in Worcestershire, soy sauce, extra virgin olive oil, some garlic, some balsamic. And I let it soak for 24 hours. And oh my God. And then I cooked it at high, so I seared both sides. And then I poured that marinade on top of it. They say you shouldn't do it, but it tasted good. I poured that in and turned it down really low to like 1, so low, and let it cook for about, I don't know, it didn't cook long, half an hour. And Norma can't eat steak, but she ate that one.
It was so good. I'm so happy.
It's nice, and that was the best London broil I've ever had. And I got it for like $10 for 2 big old pieces, thick pieces. So we have another one we can cook. Yeah, it was very yummy. And the last time we cooked salmon with the same method, it was very good. I've been screwing up the salmon because I haven't cooked the middle never got cooked. So I'd like spend all this time cooking, and I'm like, wait. But I used the lid technique again, kind of steamed it a little bit. It was yummy. I think the only thing missing was some French bread and some butter. Love the French bread. It's so bad for you, but I love it. I could eat a whole thing. You know those French breads you get from the store, from the grocery store? I could eat a whole one. No problem. Good morning, Tina. I voted for you yesterday. I think I have to wait another 24 hours before I can do that.
You have to wait 8 more hours.
8 more hours. Well, mine probably 9 more hours because I did it right after you. All right. You have a great day, Mary Alice. Now you just made me hungry because we were talking about food. Yeah. Oh, me and my mom used to yeah, if it flakes the salmon is cooked, and it did exactly that, and it turns like a lighter pink. I want to get my hands on some of that Alaskan salmon. My friend lives in Alaska, and he's like, dude, you haven't had salmon until you've had our salmon. He's like, it's a much darker red. I'd love, yeah, because I noticed the darker the salmon, the better tasting it is. I didn't know you were a chef or cook. I do now. You have to come down here when next time you want to be nomading and go buy some food and you can cook for us, and we'll cook for you. Next time Tina comes down and Mike, we're cooking for them.
Yep.
Because they cooked like 3 or 4 meals for us. They were awesome. Got quiet all of a sudden. What? Oh yeah, they got the tri-tip. They got the ribs too.
They got the tri-tip. They got the ribs.
Oh, yeah, because we put the tri-tip up in the microwave.
We learned from the ribs. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know you were a firefighter either. Yes, breaking bread would be awesome. It will be someday. I still haven't made fry bread, like when in Rome, it was the Romans do. And we're in like right next to the Navajo Nation. Fry bread's a big thing out here. I need to learn how to make it. I think it's pretty easy, but it's just messy. Flour everywhere. I don't have like a big workstation. You are full of surprises. It'd be amazed just talking to anybody. Like once you start getting to know them, you're like, holy shit, you've done a lot. Yeah, I figured it was pretty easy. Fried like some Navajo tacos, those are good. There's some people here that make like Navajo burgers, and they're huge. They're like this, and I think they're only like $7. But there's a bunch of people that make them around here. Not really messy. Just thinking when you lay out like the flour and you do the rolling pin, you always need that much room, I don't know, maybe you could teach me a better way to do it so I don't make such a mess. I've made tortillas before and they turned out good. Of course, I could have done better, but I haven't made them that many times. Ooh, a strawberry fry bread with strawberry cream cheese. That does sound good. This place in Iceland that they cook a rye bread in the hot earth. They bury it in a pot and then serve it with salmon. Ooh, that's like kind of a crock pot or a Dutch oven kind of style, huh? We need a Dutch oven, like a cast iron one. We have a Dutch oven, but it's not. It's meant for cooking over on the stove. My mom just telling because I was telling her about it. She likes cooking too. She's like, let's just go buy some frozen dough balls, Rhodes rolls, and we have made scones and shit with Rhodes rolls. What's up, Catherine? Kelly says we use bread dough and fry it. There's a Newfoundland recipe called Teutons. Man, 39 minutes already we've been on? Damn, I didn't feel like we've been on that long.
It's amazing how
time does fly, especially when you're talking about food. I don't know what we're going to have today. What can we eat today? Either breakfast or lunch. Grilled cheese? I love grilled cheese. Norma doesn't like to cook it because it's kind of tough to make without burning it. Or grilled cheese with a little turkey slices on it.
You put down low, it takes part of the day. Turn it up just a little bit higher and it's good.
Well, low is better. Slow and low is better than high and burning. Just have to be more patient with it. My mom could always make it to where the cheese was like coming out the sides, like melting out the sides. Oh man. And some Campbell's tomato soup. You eat cod tongue as well? I believe it. People eat a lot of different shit. There's a Mexican dish called menudo, which I thought it was gross at first because it was cow stomach. But I ate some and I liked it. If it's cooked right, it can end up really tasting really rubbery if not cooked well. You got 21,000 followers now? Nice. Congratulations. Brian just paid for another reading. Thank you, Brian. You know what I want to and I haven't had is a roast pig, like roasting it, like I'm putting banana leaves on it, like Polynesian style.
I have it.
Tripe, yep. That's what they put in menudo, right, Catherine? Do I have any special abilities like a telepath, empath, and or other? Because I feel like I'm talking with God and my spirit guides. Yes, you are. You are in essence a part of God. You are a spark from God. What God is many things. And yes, you do have guides. I mean, from in my experience, in my opinion, yes, you have all of that. Your special abilities, telepathy is one that when you focus on it. When we get to 15, we'll do the psychic game and you'll kind of see. But no, I feel like it's important to listen to what's coming from within. But God, yeah, God speaks. I mean, out here, I know there's a God. That doesn't mean there's exactly that this person's walking around in a white robe with a long beard. I think God is many forms, is everything. God is very, think about nature, Mother Nature, how that works. The nature of things. Thank you, Nia. But yes, that God consciousness, that's a better way to say it instead of collective consciousness. But yes, we have a community consciousness. We're all connected, yet we get to live out our lives as individuals. It's perfect. Yep, God is omnipresent. But yeah, it's important to listen to those guides and listen to that inner voice or that inner feeling or that, vision you get or visions. So your card on that is the 53, the dandelion, wounded healer. Yeah, and that's what we need to be careful with that connection that you have with Jasmine. Be careful that you're healing people that want to be healed and not people that are going to drain you. I'm not saying she's draining you. I just feel like you are in that place. You are a healer, and you can get to a place where you get all your energy drained by those who are just taking it and not giving anything back. And that could just be energy, an energetic, pulse between the two of you. But yes, your guides, your higher self, God, they're all real. Yeah, it references Christianity, and the Christians are really pissing me off lately. They're like my worst nemesis of all, which sucks. But they're the ones that give me the most shit. Keep me on my toes, that's for sure. Empath, telepath, clairvoyant, clairaudient, you just have to work on those things. The more you practice them, the better you get. And being an empath, that is that dandelion, right? That's that wounded healer. We don't want to be so empathic to where we put ourselves or completely feel somebody else's feelings and lets us drag us down. It's good to have sympathy, but being too empathetic can really cause a lot of problems with us. It's okay to pick up on feelings, just don't take them in. They're not yours. Yep, got to fill your cup first, then boundaries. Because if you're not strong enough for you, you're not going to be able to heal as well as you could. Yeah, energy vampires. experienced a few of those.
Are we moving on to?
Well, it's, what I think is funny when the Christians try to prove the Bible by referencing the Bible, it's like, I need another source. Yeah, you can take on their sickness, you can take on their pain. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, yes, because that's the opposite of empathy. It's narcissism.
All right, so Nia's question was,
Nia,
my daughter in college or invest in the next 20 years. She also needs a house.
okay, your daughter needs a house. Okay,
She wear her
I
card.
think it's good to help her with things, but make sure she's working for it too. Like she's putting the energy. As long as, you know, I mean, you do it however you want to, but I feel like, I don't think I need cards for this one. I feel like you want to make sure that she's putting forth the effort to do that. Now, I know it's good to help your kids, but there has to be a balance there. So I would say do both. You know, invest in you as much as you're investing in her, or invest in her as much as you're, you know, how do I say that? Invest in her, yes, but invest in yourself too.
You'll take yourself to invest in.
Yeah, and that's the whole thing. God told me they take his teachings too literally. And yes, because a lot of things is symbolic and allegoric. Jesus, I consider an archetype, just like the Greek gods, just like the Roman gods, just like the Norse gods. They're an archetype. Doesn't mean they weren't real at one time. I do believe that. But there's, when somebody ever says this is the only way, that's always a red flag for me. Like if you don't go this way and you don't learn this way, you're not going to get it. That's not true. At least to me, it's not. But yeah, Nia, I feel like come up with an agreement. Like, even if it is like, if you buy her a car, have her pay you back. Even if it's going to take some time, even if she has a little bit of time, there's got to be something like a give and take, right? A shared energy. Yeah, Tina's been through it. She's better now. She learned. But yeah, Nia, let me pull you a card. Or Norma pulled you a card. Lavender, the Weaver, creating life, creating the life ahead of you. So yeah, I would say yes, but make sure there's some terms. Like don't do it unconditionally. And your daughter's going to learn from that. Like help her find a way to contribute to that. Because I do feel like you want to invest in yourself too. Yeah, I mean, I find God just being out here in nature off grid. We're exposed totally to everything. And we learn. Nature teaches us and is teaching us what you can and can't do. Um, and really also teaches me that I have no control over anything. Really, it further shows me that. Yeah, put up with it for 33 years. It's always me, right? Hello, Brenda. Good morning. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, and you know, I think all of us are kind of pre-programmed to be a little narcissistic, just with the content we consume. or did all our lives on TV. TV's garbage. TV shows are garbage. It's all junk. It's like eating at McDonald's. No real nourishment. You're welcome. I hope that made sense. Gonna clear things up a little bit for you, Nia. Or Amy. When I look in your eyes. You have a question you wanted to buy readings are only $10, Brenda. If you want to leave more, I appreciate it, but you don't have to. Just have to go to my link tree down here at the bottom of the screen, linktr.ee/psychic shaman 333. And it'll take you to my, you've already paid for a reading before, right, Brenda? I should still be in your your archives, wherever you paid. I think you paid for a reading before, right? She's on the list, right? For the contest. TV is like McDonald's. Because yeah, you're right. Yep, you agree, huh? It is though. There's nothing really on TV that's worth watching. Yep. Well, like Cheryl says, we all have narcissistic tendencies. It's where our self-esteem comes from. Psychologists have to identify, I think, 5 or 7 traits to be malignant.
See a friend of Rachel's.
You're like, what?
See a friend of Rachel's.
I swear Brenda's paid for before, but maybe not.
At least not ever reached it.
Thank you, Brenda, for the $15 cash app. There you go. Divorced for 5 years. Your son was being affected at 15 months, and you left. Best decision you ever made. Nice. And that's hard for a lot of people to do, to just walk away from it. Brian says he showed me a vision and said, this is what I am, and showed me the universe, and he said, you can call me God if you want, but I'm basically everywhere. Yep. You're on to something, Brian. I know some people, you say that and they're like, whatever. I've never got that. Yeah, everybody gets divine messages, divine guidance, but it seems paying attention to it. Domestic violence. Yeah, it's a good reason to get out. Selling your house. Yes, Brenda. I do feel like it's going to be easy. Let's pull some cards. And thank you, Brenda, for the $15. And this is probably going to be the last call for readings. So anybody else who would like a reading, make sure you get to my link tree, get that payment in. Everybody who's paid for a reading. So Brian's paid twice. His name goes on the contest list twice. We give away a 20-minute session every month. So if you're into the first part, like from the 3rd to the 5th of next month is when we'll announce a winner. Spin the wheel of names. It's paid for. Ooh, big bucks coming in. That's awesome. What's up, Sunil? Yeah, I feel like it's going to be fairly easy. I mean, I think you're still in a good market. You may have to come down a little bit on the price, but I feel like, everything's profit at this point, other than, like closing costs and things like that, but or the fees. Don't worry about it, though. Being very ambitious, you got the Emperor card, number 6. The Emperor is ambitious. Very gets himself right into it. It's like, get it listed, get it going. That's what the Emperor is telling you, to move forward. I do feel a lot of happiness, but I feel like don't worry if it hasn't sold right exactly when you expected it to. It might take a little bit longer. You got the Sun card right now, so everything's in place. You know that it's going to sell. Know that it will. That's the whole thing, is we have a housing shortage. That's why there's, things that went up. But there's still a lot of people that are willing and interested buyers. I feel like you'll get a few nibbles first before you sell it. So you might get some offers and they just fall through. The first two might, and then I feel like you're going to sell it. So if you have it listed right now, Brenda, then you got the worry. This is the worry card. So like where the rubber meets the road, basically where you're at, right down to the brass tacks. This is where it's at. Face reality and where you're going. So basically what I'm saying is don't overprice it, but I feel like even if you don't overprice it, you'll still make more than you expected. So maybe put it at a good price, but then be willing to negotiate down. Give yourself enough padding to where you can negotiate down. And then you got number 21, Nettle. Action card and the Emperor card are very, very close. So it's like, go for it. Let's do it. Get yourself into it. Get your house listed. As soon as you're ready. Hello, Maya. Who robbed you yesterday?
Grocery store.
Oh, I always feel robbed when I go to the grocery store.
She said, time to go get robbed again.
I come out with like a bag or two, and I'm like, I just spent $200. How'd that happen? Yeah, I mean, what is it lately? Bread. $7 for keto bread or $10. Like what? $400. Yeah. I don't even have $400 because I get paid daily. I have to go every few days, which sucks. But when we start processing chickens and our livestock, then we'll have more. We set up our new freezer, or car fridge, but it's just on freeze with deep freeze. Oh yeah, the power outages. Yeah. Do I practice with the medicine wheel? No. I haven't used the medicine wheel, but now you're saying that, maybe I will, just because I want to see how it works. Yeah, $6.99 a gallon of milk. Yeah. Oh, Washington's really screwing people over. Washington, Oregon, California, even Arizona. But Arizona, the gas prices are a lot cheaper than those places. I think Oregon's not too bad on gas, but yeah, we're paying like $3.50 right now, and it should be a lot less because gas is tanking, or oil. But it just seems to manage to stay the same price. Like, what is going on? It's called the oil cartel. I need to get back to making leather works. Told Tina I would make her a little pouch or
For cigarettes.
yeah. I just need some room to do it.
The room is our biggest thing. Yeah.
All right, everybody. I think we're gonna sign off for now. We'll have to get. Yeah, I'm getting off here right now. But if you'd like a private reading, just go to my Texas is $289. Nice. That's because you're Houston. There's a lot of oil there. Just like Wyoming's probably the same price because they have a lot of oil rigs. So they get all their oil locally. But yeah, if you'd like a private reading or talk to me privately, go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. I also have a class called Metaphysical Mystics. It's on one of my tabs on my website, and that class is 1 hour a week, plus one of the packages, the diamond package, I think, comes with a 15-minute reading. Yeah, you guys go different, Brittany. You guys go different, like by liter, huh? We go by gallon. Yeah, per liter. She said it right below there. Which is, that's basically averages out the same high prices as most of these places in the United States. But thank you all for being here. Thank you, Kathy, for being here pretty much every time for years. And Thomas and Tina and Joy. Is Joy in here too? I didn't see Joy.
She said peace and light, everyone.
Oh, there she is. And Cheryl and Norma. Oh, there she is. And Brittany. Much love. We'll see you next time. Have a great day.